What up, Hot Mic Nation? I am your host, Dennis Nicholson, and today I'm going to be talking about the Dallas Mavericks versus the Atlanta Hawks. Man, God, let's get right into it. The score was 132. Atlanta just basically took over this game pretty much. Here's the Dallas Mavericks lineup. Kyrie had a good night. Luke had a solid night as well. Our back bunch didn't really do much of anything besides Green and Wood, but don't even let the flipping stats fool you. Here's the Atlanta Hawks. Front five was really good on their end, and they had some good bench players coming off, so especially the power forward and their other shooting guard on the bench, so they were doing really good shooting. Here's the overall stats by both the teams with the rebounds. The Atlanta Hawks had a largest lead right there, 15 points. We were able to get it to overtime. Two stars of the game is Kyrie Irving. Then there's D. Murray. Kyrie had as much of a good night as you could really ask from him for what he brings to the table, man. It gets tougher to start. Trust me, it's tough. If you're a Maverick fan, it's tough to watch these games. It's really tough to sit here and watch your team completely. The offense is not the issue. Offensively, Kyrie gets the job done. Luka gets the job done. And Hardy had a rough night, but most part, Jalen Hardy's really good coming off the bench. This just wasn't his night. And I really like what McGee brings to the table as a rebounder. The issue is we just don't have defensive depth. We do not have anyone that can play defense. No one. And it gets frustrating to watch this team continuously allow points like this. We allowed let me remind you this. We allowed the Miami Heat, the worst scoring offense, shoot buckets on us. I think I can easily say this without a doubt. The Mavericks is the worst defensive team in the NBA. And that's coming from a Maverick fan. That's coming from an all Dallas fan here. A guy that covers Dallas Stars content, covers Mavericks content, covers Cowboys content. I'm your Dallas guy. I'm going to be covering everything Dallas here on this channel. And it's frustrating to sit here. Now, luckily, the Rangers are doing good so far. That video will be coming out soon. So, God, at least I have something to be happy about. But Maverick fans, man, are frustrated. We trade for Kyrie, thinking Kyrie's going to save our issues. If anything, we gave more depth off our bench in Spencer Dinwiddie and Dorian Finney-Smith, and a 2029 draft pick, which I get it. In the future, it won't matter now, but it will matter, because especially if this team is having so much issues on defensively. We don't have we don't even have a 2023 draft picks. So the Mavericks are kind of stuck in this position because we don't even know if we're going to be able to re-sign Kyrie this offseason. So then now you're in a position where you need to find and try to gather as much money as you can to get some defensive players for this team. Because I'm telling you what, if you do not get anyone to be playing defense, I'm going to say this because this is the truth. Luka is not going to be a Maverick in 2024 to even 2025 if the Mavericks do not figure out this offseason. If they don't figure it out, he's going to leave. It's as simple as that. He's going to leave. There's no buts or ifs about it, because I wouldn't want to play on a rebuilding team. That's going to be the video, guys. Comment down below. What do you think the Mavericks are going to do this offseason? And this is Hot Mike. Signing out. Peace.